Hi, this is Stace from Magic and Ink, and today I am unboxing some inks from Ferris Wheel Press. I'm going to do some swatching, and I'm going to talk about how you can get free ink from Ferris Wheel Press. And I'm also going to introduce a new product, a sneak peek in here for fountain pen enthusiasts. I'm excited about that, and I'll show it to you after we get through this first box. Stick with me. Okay, so this box is actually opened because it came from Amazon, was delivered by Amazon, so I didn't know what it was at first, and then I opened it and saw that it was actually the inks I had ordered from Ferris Wheel Press. I've never known them to use delivery service before, but so let's take a look at what's in here. There's quite a few. I mean, it's a big ink haul, but I'll tell you why I was able to get so many. Now, one thing I didn't like about this is that some of the ink bottles look like they've been opened before. Maybe that was just part of their quality control, or I don't know, but I didn't like that. I do like Ferris Wheel Press boxes because they're so pretty, and you don't want them to be damaged. So here's what I got. None of these are new colors. I bought a lot of their last batch type stuff. So this is Blushing Mushroom, and we have Radiant Rose Wing, and Bumbling Blossom, Tears of Sapphire, and then we have some larger bottles of Pink Sugar Beach and Bayou Berry Mist. I think this is the newest one of this lot. I think this is from this year, but I'm not sure because I don't memorize ink calendars and stuff like that. So why did I buy so many inks from Ferris Wheel Press? Well, I'm going to go ahead and swatch these, and while I do, I will talk about it and tell you my Ferris Wheel Press journey. But first, I want to introduce this new product that I found just recently. It's called Inkii Canoil, the Inkii Canoil. And you can see it comes in this cute little takeout box. And I swear this has been sitting on my desk for a few days now, and every time I see it, I get hungry because it's really cute. But it is not actually food. When you take this off and open the package up, you can see there's a little instruction sheet. Inside is this little cannoli looking thing, but it's not, an actual cannoli. Of course, it's not an actual cannoli. I'm just trying to make sure this is in focus here. Okay. So this unbuttons, and inside are these little chamois cloths for cleaning your pen nibs off. Isn't that great? It's, I've always used paper towel in the year I've been using fountain pens. So I've gone through a lot of paper towels, even though I reuse them until they're falling apart. But this is washable. And then, if it gets too badly stained, you can also buy a replacement insert. Or at least, you'll be able to buy the replacement insert as long as this company exists. And it's a new company. So go and buy one. Give them some support. You can see their packaging is 100% compostable, sugarcane fibers, and recycled paper. So you can't beat that. And then you see there's instructions for how to fold it up. It recommends folding them in different angles. I'm not going to play with it right now, but I will go ahead and give this a try today while I'm swatching these inks. I've got 6 to swatch, so it's as good a time as ever to give something a try like that. So to do my swatching, I have some water, of course, to clean things off. I have the I can't read it. It's from Pilot, just a little dip pen in medium, and what's the word? My words are not here with me today. Thank God I'm a writer. It's a pipette. And then I have my Tomoe River book where I test pens and I just write on it, practice my writing, and I've done swatch tests in here before, as you can see. So we'll do these on this page because I think you get the most exciting color on the Tomoe River paper. And then I have my coloring here. So that I can do swatch cards for each of the inks, and then also compare them to colors that I've already swatched before. I'm going to need some replacements soon. Wow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and start with this one because it's right up front. This is Bayou Berry Mist from Ferris Wheel Press. It doesn't have any description or anything on the box, so that's fine. So why do I have so many Ferris Wheel Presses inks all at once? Do I need that many Ferris Wheel Press inks? No, but the fact is I got these more or less for free. Okay. This does not appear to have any shimmer in it, so I'm not going to give a little swirl just in case. So I bought this ink when I first started my Ferris Wheel Press, or my fountain pen ink journey. The second place that I bought inks from after jet pens, which is where I got my first pens and ink, was Ferris Wheel Press, because of course I'd heard of it. You can't be online at all and in the stationery realm and not hear of Ferris Wheel Press. So I went and I had to get some fun, really fun, glorious inks, the shimmers and sheen and all that really excites me. Okay, so let's see what we've got here. Now on Ferris Wheel Press site, they have a loyalty club, like lots of online retailers do. And every time you make a purchase, you get so many points. So I bought my first ink there. What was the first one I bought from Ferris Wheel Press? I can't even remember. I want to say it was Midway the Magnificent, but I'm not positive about that. But I also bought one of their carousel pens, and I had points, and I signed up for their loyalty club, and they're like, here, have 20,000 points just for signing up. And then here's another 10,000 points for, they would give it out every month on the 10th of the month. So I had all these points. All of a sudden I had made one relatively small purchase, and I was already in a position where I could redeem those points for a free bottle of ink. So I did. I bought more ink, and I bought more pens. I have three carousel pens from that time, and honestly I don't really like them that much. I mean, they're inexpensive. They're like $15 each or something, so what do you expect? It's fine. I'm trying to spell and talk at the same time. Not a good combination for me. See, I just spelt Brary Press. That didn't go well. All right, so I rinsed my nib off and dabbing it dry on this pad is fine. So that's a really grayish blue with some, it looks like some purple highlights in it. Very pretty, very subtle. So I'm going to set this card aside so it doesn't get all over everything else. Anyway, then I found on their site that they have a loyalty, along with their loyalty program, they have a wheel that you just go and you spin the wheel, and I will try to remember to put a screenshot up of it so you can see, and you spin the wheel and you get so many points, anywhere from 100 to 2,000. I once got $40 from that wheel, a $40 gift card, just once so far, but it's only been a year. So when you have 200,000 points, you can cash that in. You can cash in for smaller things along the way, or you can hold out, and I just recently cashed in 200,000 points that I've been saving up since March. I haven't purchased anything from them since March, but I hit the wheel several times a week at least. And so that was $100 worth of inks, of merchandise from their site. The one drawback, of course, with Ferris Wheel Press is that if you order from their site, they have a really high flat shipping fee. It's $25. So if you're going to shop from Ferris Wheel Press, you really have to make it worth your while. You don't want to buy a $10 bottle of ink or a $20 bottle of ink and then have to pay $25 of shipping. So for me to get to justify the $25 shipping cost, I really wanted to make sure I used the full $100 on product from the site. Okay, this is Pink Sugar Beach, and it does have a shimmer. And look at, you can see the purple in there. Yeah. I almost bought this one a year ago and I didn't do it. So I'm glad I was able to go back and do it today. Well, this week. Okay. Anyway, basically, including the $25 shipping fee, all I paid for these inks out of pocket was $33, which I think is a really good deal, even if I don't really need these inks. Okay. This is just reading as a straight red so far. None of that purple blue sheen is coming up. But we'll give it some time. These things often take some time to show up as they dry. Oh, a little clumpy there. My cards are pretty messy, but that's all right. It's often the case. Mostly I just need to see it. Pink Sugar Beach. I'm actually not in love with this pen. It does clump a lot, I find, when I'm doing some inks. So let's see. It's just reading pink right now to me. Did I not shake it well enough? Let's take a look and see. Yeah, I didn't, it's already settling there at the bottom. I'm going to do another splurt here on the page and see what happens. we'll give that some time to dry. I get pretty wet samples, unfortunately. And I haven't figured that out. In the meantime, I'm going to move on to the next Ferris Wheel Press ink. We'll box up later. Back to blues. Tears of Sapphire. Like I said, none of these are super new inks from their site. They go on their site, they have a section where it's like, oh, this is the last chance. We're not going to make this anymore. And so if there's something you've been thinking about, or, you know, you just, okay, this does have a shimmer in it. Comes a little green there. That's weird. All right. I do not know where I'm going to put all these bottles of ink. I'm going to have to rewrite everything, rearrange everything. I'm going to go get some more pipettes because that one has some pink in it and I don't think it's going to come out. All right, pipettes. As I said, I'm not super crazy about the pipette method. It's a little too heavy for me. I'm going to shake this again. Let it sit a few minutes. I think I'd be happier with something a little more delicate in the ink. Come off the bottom. There we go. That may have been sitting a while. It was pretty stuck on there. Let's get our card here ready. Very dark, going on very dark. Trying to get it thinned out a little bit, but it doesn't want to thin. That's okay. Let's see what we've got. That pen doesn't fit into that bottle very well. Okay. Nope, definitely got some ink off there. Onto my Inkii. All right. So it's still really wet on this card, but you can see here there's some purple shading coming out around the edges, and it has a nice delicate shimmer to it. All right, so let's see. I had wanted some more blues and now I got them, huh? Okay. All right, now we're going to move on to another pink. We'll try to keep the, okay, this is Radiant Rose Wing. All right. It says sheen, not applicable, shimmer, pink gold, shading, medium. What's this one say? The Tears of Sapphire is a base blue, sheen, red, shimmer, silver, shading low. I guess it's a red sheen coming up there. It looks a little purplish to me, but I love purple, so I see it everywhere. This box is kind of a mess inside. I'm not sure what happened in here. They put it looks like they shoved the bottle in under the base of the box. Great. I think someone must have returned this or something. Still looks pretty full. Look at that though, it's super pretty in the bottle. Okay. All right, we're gonna get a new pipette. Just dump cards all over the floor. Anyway, if you buy your Ferris Wheel Press inks from a third-party vendor, I get it, because that shipping thing is a lot. And if you're afraid you're going to miss out on a new release, because you know sometimes they do sell out of colors, then you probably want to just go ahead and get it. But if you can afford to play the game and wait and get them, oh wow, okay, so apparently I did not have all the blue cleaned off that smudger. But look at this, is really pretty. It has a really nice gold shimmer to it on the card. I'm gonna have to do another swatch here because, man, did that get befouled. It isn't actually ugly. It's a really pretty coppery color like that, but it's not a true test of the color. So let's try another one. We'll put it here. Still a kind of really pretty copper in this. This book is kind of making folds of liquid, but that's okay. I like that. Oh, I closed the bottle up again without writing down what this ink is. It's a really pretty color. I expect it's going to be very light for writing. Yeah, I thought so. My cat has come to join me. He's sitting just beyond the camera angle, I think. But you might be able to hear him give himself a bath. So much fun. Okay. So Radiant Rosewing, that's really pretty. Very light. I don't generally like to write with light colored inks though. Stacy, why do you buy light colored inks if you don't want to write with them? Well, I just like the bottles, so sue me. All right, we're going to move on to the last of our blue collection, though I don't know how blue this really is. This is Blushing Mushroom, and its base is light purple. It's sheen, no sheen. Shimmer is rose gold, and it has high shading. So it's purple technically. Can't go wrong with purple. Ooh, look at that. It looks brownish, like you would expect from a mushroom. Probably all that rose gold in there. Okay. New pipette. Make sure that shimmer gets mixed up. Gonna have to take a break while this guy is out here making the dog bark. Okay, sorry, I had to take a little break because a van stopped right outside and the dog was barking and it was a little noisy for a minute. So here we are back with our, what was it called? Blushing Mushroom. Blushing Mushroom. Make sure that's clean. Don't want a repeat of the last one. Now this is grayer than I thought it was going to be. Based on the bottle, I thought it was going to be more brown. But that's really lovely. Look, you can see the rose gold kind of coming up in it already. Blushing mushroom. I knew I was going to run out. Let's go back. Okay. Yeah, that's really nice. This is still really pretty pale for writing, but I think I might use it in some cases. Very ethereal. If I like painted at all, I would be crazy about some of these inks for doing like foresty scenes like this. Just the way this blotch, this swatch comes out looking kind of like a misty forest. All right, we have one more to do and then we'll go back and look at all of them together. And the last one is, I really was not doing these in any particular order. So this is Bumbling Blossom. And the box says it is pink with no sheen, a duochrome shimmer, and light shading, no, high shading. So this should be pretty exciting. If I get the box open, sorry. Sometimes these aren't the easiest boxes to get open and still not damage them. Okay. Oh, see, they did it again, where they put the bottle in underneath the base of the box. So someone has been into these boxes and not known. See, that's supposed to go in there, and then it holds the bottle like that. So someone was in these boxes and did not know how to put them back right. So it makes me wonder if they were returns. I don't know. They're still pretty full, so I can't complain if someone bought them and swatched them and sent them back. What's the name again? Nope, that's the wrong box. This is Blushing Blossom? Bumbling Blossom. Yeah, Bumbling Blossom. Make sure all that shimmer is shimmered up. Sometimes these shimmers are so heavy, they just settle right away, which is why they sell their inkwells. So you can rotate them and spin them so the inks stay. All right. Okay. At first glance, it looks very similar, a little darker in tone to the Radiant Rose Wing. I don't know if this is on camera at all, but I'm running out of, I just spilled. So I'm gonna stick that in there for a minute. I was a little injudicious with how enthusiastically I plunked my nib in there. I will clean that up in a minute. This mat is it's a gaming mat technically, but I found that it's very good to clean up after ink spills. Okay, we'll give Inkii a good try here. Clean off everything on this pen. Okay. Now, since this has been sitting, I feel like I need to give it another shake, because look at how fast it settles. That's the problem with shimmers. They look really, really good until the shimmer settles. Say that 5 times fast. Now I've forgotten the name of the number, the ink and all that excitement. Bumbling Blossom. Yeah, the shimmer in this is high. Even as wet as it is, you can still see it coming out really fast. Very pretty, very effective. And this other, the mushroom, is gorgeous, just lovely. I do like what's happening with the Tears of Sapphire as well. It's a little slow because there's a big puddle of it there. This is the Tears of Sapphire. You can see it's got the blue with the red sheen, and then this pale blue shimmer. Is that what the color they called it on the box? That's the wrong one. Silver shimmer. It looks blue to me, probably just because it's picked up the blue ink. Very pretty. How does it look in the writing? I can see, I don't know if it picks up on the camera or not, but I can definitely see the red sheen in the blue here, which is one of my favorite combinations. One of my favorite inks of all is the Ferris Wheel Press Tumbling Time Blue, which is pretty similar to this. Let me see if I can find the swatch for it. This is Tumbling Time Blue. It's more purple. Well, it's lighter, but it has a red sheen and the shimmer in it. Tones are very different, but it has a lot of the same kind of feel. And this reminds me of some of the Journalize inks that I have, which are highly, let's see, it's more like that one, Starburst Glaze, except it's a darker blue. But that same with the pink shimmer, coppery shimmer. What else is happening here? So we have the Radiant Rose Wing, very pretty, subtle. I don't have anything that looks close to that. That's Noodler's Georgia Peach, kind of is in the same color tone, but that doesn't have any special effects. Yeah. This is the Pannonia Silk Champagne, Velvet Champagne, sometimes translated, which is super pretty. I love that swatch. Let's see. Diamine, no. So that's really, I don't have anything much that compares with any of these, but I like them all. Let's see what's happening with the Pink Sugar Beach. This is one, like I said, okay. I don't know if this is picking it up at all, but there's a fine purple shimmer in here that's coming up where it's drying out. I don't know if you can see it though. It's pretty subtle, and I think you would have to have a pretty fat pen for it to show up. It's showing up more here. Again, I don't know if the camera's picking it up or not. Kind of focus on it. And I don't see it in the actual writing at all, not even on my blurps. But then again, I feel like I maybe didn't have it shook up the best when I wrote that. So let's look at Bumbling Blossom, lots of shimmer. I hope this is coming on camera. I'm really bad at this. And thank you for sticking with me. I can see in the larger letters here a bit of the shimmer coming up in the text. I'd really like to do this with a good broad or stub pen nib to get the effects of these inks. I don't think the Bayou Berry Mist, it's just a good solid blue gray, which I don't have. No special effects though, but that's fine. I think it has excellent shading, as you can see from the samples. And then Radiant Rose Wing. Again, I don't see the shimmer. I see the shimmer in the swatch, but not so much in the writing. I think with a larger pen, I really would love to get like a nice wide tip pen to do writing samples with, a dip pen, maybe a Kakamori or something, but that's not something I have yet. And then, you know, I have my mistake here, which is the Radiant Rose Wing that picked up a little blue. And look at that gorgeous copper. It kind of makes me wish I would like a copper. I've never really wanted copper inks before. I'm going to do something kind of weird here and see if I can. It's pretty light to try to do this. There's not a lot of ink. Oh, I picked up a trace of blue there at the end. So I'm curious, do you have any copper ink recommendations that you would share to me? Because I love this. Does anybody know a color that looks like that I could try out next? Trying out inks and is just part of the whole fun of this thing, even if I don't end up ever writing with the colors. But Ferris Wheel Ink Press inks are so much fun to play with, and they have so many creative colors that just really give a lot of bang for your buck, especially if you take advantage of their loyalty program and you are consistent about going back and spinning their wheel so that you get the free points, and you give them your birthday and they give you more points for your birthday, and before you know it you can get 6 bottles of ink to try out for yourself and pay only the $25 shipping fee. So that's it for me for Magic and Ink and my box of pretty sparkly inks. And from Inkii, I'm excited to have this on my desk now. So that I can keep my pens clean without having to go through mounds of paper towel, which you see I use that here. Didn't trust it. I should have used it to blot my muddler on, but I didn't. So anyway, my cat's starting to nose his way into the boxes, so I'm going to say goodbye. And I'll see you next time here on Magic and Ink. Please like this video and subscribe to my channel. We do more than ink here, but I will always come back to it because of hyperfixations. And let me know in the comments what your favorite of these inks is, and if you have any other recommendations that you would like me to try. Thanks very much and have a great day. Bye-bye. Bobo, you're not helping. They can't see your face from this angle. You might as well go do some other cat work. Look up here. Show people your cute face. He's like trying to eat the box.